Hello all, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So today, we got another video for our sort of, how hard can units hit series. And today, I felt like the best sort of bet to go in to Worldwide Download Celebration, to celebrate it and whatnot, would be this guy. While I'm not a big Z Broly guy myself, I am actually heavily looking forward to this EZA. I do like. I did really like this unit when he came out. His animations and his kit and stuff. So, I mean, they can definitely get me to care about Z Broly because I cared about this Z Broly for sure. And he's a stacker. He's only a normal sort of stacker, but I feel like it should be enough to the point where I want to have this be sort of like a pre-EZA one of these. And I am pretty confident he'll EZA the celebration. And then after he EZAs, we'll try to do our next one of this sort of series. Will be him again after EZAing, and just see like the difference in power at the end. And I guess at the beginning too. Really, I feel like it should be quite a jump, quite fun, interesting to see. We aren't going to have access to a second part of his passive, the extra damage reduction and, the key and the additional super sort of thing, and the crit. He gets a lot from facing the pure hybrid Saiyan, but I just don't know that there. I could be wrong, but I don't know if there is like a mortal enemy fight that involves pure hybrid Saiyan. So we're just using our same old stage here. The active skill buffs are so powerful. We're definitely going to use that for the item turn, since we can only pop it once. But yeah, let's jump right in. We're gonna have them paired up with the DBS Broly, because they will link. Specifically, mine's okay. That's fine. Those two specifically will link because the INT Broly is actually named like Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, whereas a lot of the other Brolys, including DBS Broly, are just Super Saiyan Broly. So they actually will link. So that is, it should actually be a pretty good rotation, and we'll get the domain buff and stuff later on. So I mean, I'm pretty excited for this. I think this will be pretty good. This is talking a bit more into the future, but I would like to also do for sort of before after sort of videos, I would like to try out the 7th tier LRs as well, and maybe not Namek Goku, but potentially Frieza, Extreme HL, Namek Frieza. He should be able to stack a decent bit as well, so we could get some nice before looks, and then once they EZA after, because they should all. I'm pretty confident they'll all EZA within the year or something. I mean, I guess we'll see, but. And quite an exciting, period for Dokkan for sure. Okay. Oh wait, we gotta let Broly's. Yeah, I like how my phone is. I got what is this? It's the I'm not up to date with all this stuff. It's like the S23 Plus Ultra or whatever. What the fuck it's called, right? And even on my phone, it stalls a moment when his animation started. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, we're gonna, we're just gonna jump right in. We got a 171 defensive stat to start off with. I did have someone point out that, in my Buhan video, I wasn't showing his defense as much, and I really should have been. I wasn't aiming to stack his defense in that one, so I wasn't really thinking of it. I was avoiding the 18 key as much as possible, but I really still should have shown it. So I will try to keep that in mind for later on. I mean, this will be several hours. These always take a while, but after, I grind out this all the way. Okay, we got 2 supers this turn. And that's a sort of starting off point, 3.3 into 3.4, whatever. I don't imagine that's gonna get like extremely high by the end or anything. Maybe we can, you know, see him get all the way up to like, I don't even know, maybe like 20 mil or something. I doubt it. I don't know. He's a bit of a slow stacker currently. I think his defense and stuff will look good, but I don't know. I guess I haven't really used this guy in a while, so I really shouldn't talk too much out my ass, huh? So yeah, we're gonna, you know, cut away here now after this turn finishes up, and then as per usual, we will come back later on once, you know, we've gotten all of our sort of stacks in that we want to get, and we'll see how he does. I'm pretty excited. All right, and we are back. First things first, you may notice we now have Vegeta on the team. I died like 2 different times. Sleepy Beerus. Sleepy Beerus is good, but you definitely need to bring him into like shorter fights. And he got caught like on like turn 40 and like turn 50. So, you know, by the time his like damage reduction's worn out, if you don't get him on orbs and stuff, it's unfortunate, but it happened. Here we are, and we're just gonna jump right in. We're actually quite a few turns in further than we normally go. I was very well about managing getting like the wrong sort of type orbs, avoiding, you know, like int. I'm not trying to get the int orbs or AGL, etc. So we're just gonna jump right in and see how this guy looks. I will say that, you know, all in all, he actually, I mean, I guess you'll see here in a moment. He stacks really slow, right? I mean, it is only, it does raise attack and defense, which I think actually significantly lowers. So yeah, I mean, we had a 9.9 there. It'll look a bit better with the support and the domain, and well, I mean, once we get the, you know, the sort of god turn set up, he should look quite a bit substantially better. But see, right there, that's case in point. My issue is that, so he has the additional that has a medium chance to be super, and I also have I forgot to show my build for him earlier. I can click on my characters and show, but my build, I have 25 additional on him. I also forgot to show his defense. I'll make sure to do that as well. So yeah, I have, you know, 25 additional on him, so 50% chance on every attack to proc, you know, the hidden potential attack. So, you know, twice, since he only has 2, since he's not fighting a pure hybrid Saiyan, you know, enemy. So I mean, it's not the best chance in the world, but like 50% chance twice. But even when we are activating it, I've actually just been like getting the normal like 90% of the time that I have activated. I've had a horrendous luck with my additionals this run. I really don't know. We should still be able to juice them up pretty well though, because that active skill buff, 60% is a lot. And you know, we have all of our items in check still. I'll show his, you know, his hidden potential build next turn, because we are gonna be the thing about bringing like AGL Broly, right? As he is really good. But the thing there is that once he's transformed, right, he has that AOE. So we're going, no matter what we do, I mean, we're only gonna get the, you know, sort of, I guess technically we could have actually popped this Broly's domain and not transformed our other one, maybe actually. Like to get a separate turn. Yeah, I guess we could have done that actually, but it's kind of too late now. Fuck. Well, we'll still get, you know, we're still gonna have INT Broly do everything before AGL Broly attacks us, so I mean, we'll still be able to see everything he would do anyway. It'd just be like an extra turn of stacks to see how he do with just like the domain buff alone. And to be fair, we have Kid Buu set up to come up back from this rotation, so it actually might be a little worse if we pop this Broly's domain. So yeah.
I am interested to see what all he'll like jump up to with all the item support and everything. Like, he actually, I'm pretty confident he's gonna ECA, and he should be really just insane on EZA. I'm not sure what exactly they'll do, but yeah, we have 3.3 million defense. This is my build. I have the defense there. I could have switched it for an attack equip for this sort of video, but I just didn't think to do it. Yeah, I don't have a lot of crit on him. I don't. I've always been someone who's prioritized, additional, and I got some dodge on there. Oh, but yeah, we have 3 million defense, 3.3 million. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with this guy's EZA, right? Like, they could do some interesting stuff for sure. I feel like he'll probably just get. If I had to guess what they would do, they're probably going to make that damage reduction and the crit. They're probably gonna up that to like 30% start of turn. Probably gonna give his start of turn stats a significant buff. The additional that's built in with a medium chance probably gonna go up to a high chance. Probably he'll get like another additional built in. And then I think this buff down here, they're probably going to raise those to like 20%. So overall, I think what they'll probably do is like end up giving him, both the additionals are going to go up to like high chance. He's going to get the start of turn stats getting higher. And I think they'll give him up to 50% damage reduction and crit when you have this full thing active. I mean, we'll see what happens with him. But this could actually be potentially has like a really good baseline. His EZA, I'm actually really looking forward to it. They might even raise his like stacking to great, but I wouldn't count on that. But yeah, let's just jump right here. Let's see how he does. So we have several animations to pop. Let's just start with his. I mean, his animation, they're still pretty good, right? They hold up years later. I mean, he is someone, I guess most of them really do after like AGL Metal Cooler, to be fair, but. Alright, now we're gonna pop Broly transformation. Now, last turn, we had him up to like a 9.9 million attack hit at the end. With Kid Buu support, he would have roughly been at like 13 million, judging by last time I had Kid Buu on rotation. So we're gonna go from roughly 13 million, considering just Kid Buu support. I couldn't say how much the, active skill support or the items are gonna do though. So I mean, we'll see the jumping power, right? Are we not gonna get lucky with our int orbs? Oh, there we go. Okay. Here we go. What can give us the most? Will give us 18. Yeah, that's gonna give us the most. Alright, let's see what he does. Hopefully Broly doesn't steal this Broly doesn't steal the show too much. Because he's gotten a lot of stacks in, obviously. I did sort of switch somewhat between my friend Broly or my Broly being there, though. Let's see what he does. 53 million. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Considering this is before his EZA, Can we get any of the additional supers? There we go. Additional super. So yeah. This is definitely one of a little weaker caliber currently. But this is before his EZA. Getting up to like 3.3 million defense and stuff. Oh, you know what? I forgot to check it after Broly's domain pop. How much extra would he have gotten? I mean, the domain buff is like 20%, isn't it? He would have gotten, a couple 100,000 extra, I think. Probably like 3.5, 3.6. I think this EZA, or this unit, Broly kills. He definitely has a shit ton of potential. He really does. We just have to sort of... I'm confident he's going to EZA this celebration. I guess I could be wrong. But if you asked me, you could shoe in Tech Broly, EZA, the TUR, Extreme Strength, Broly, EZA, Super EZA, excuse me. This INT Broly, I think, is going to EZA. And then I think from that point, they'll just do a bunch of sub-EZAs. And I think part 2 is going to be more focused on the Bojack movie. And we'll see things like Strength Bojack and Tech Gohan. But I guess we'll see. I can't say for sure. That's just my sort of theory, opinion, whatever. But yeah. This is sort of like more just, like I said, I want to do like a sort of before for this unit. You know, we're right at the Worldwide Download Celebration. You know, we're in the Countdown campaign. And we also have that sort of video coming out tonight about the stream. And in fact, this might actually be live after that goes up. You know, originally appears. I think I'll do a video with my live sort of reaction to see how that goes. But that's going to be like something more low key. I don't expect we'd see INT Broly's like EZA in there. If we'd see any EZA, which I doubt we will, it'll be like Tech Broly. Because I mean that one's just so obvious. He's the oldest premium unit to not EZA. He's going to EZA the celebration. I would bet $1 million that guy's EZAing. Like, I mean, it's just obvious. But yeah, I'm excited to see whenever this guy EZAs. I think he will EZA here soon. But this is sort of like I said, this is gonna be a before, and then we're gonna come back when he does EZA. I guess even if it's not the celebration, I think it'll be the celebration. We're gonna come back and do another one when he does EZA, just to compare and see just how much the difference in power, you know. So we're ending like 53 million attack stat there, and I mean, who knows? The next one we see is probably going to be a shit ton more explosive. But yep, that'll do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.